So the thing I wanted to teach you, or really just share with you, is a practice that I picked up during my time training at the Rolf Institute. Excuse me, I had an itch. I know you've been talking about doing energetic work or things like that, and some of my instructors were very big into this orientation of working. So I picked up this practice from them, and I think it's pretty profound. I don't really know how to describe what happens every time I do it, but it's yeah, pretty interesting. So I felt like I'd share it with you and see what happens for you. Basically, the practice is, experiential. You could even call it like a midline meditation. It revolves around 4 relationships that we view the body to have. So the first relationship, or at least just the first of the 4, is a front-back relationship. We also have a left and a right relationship. We have a up and a down relationship, and then one that's a little harder to perceive while doing the practice is this relationship of our inside to our outside, or outside to our inside. Now, I would typically try and just do the practice and teach it as I'm going through it, but it's impossible to get under 5 minutes. I've tried 100 times, literally. So what I'll do is just kind of give you the gist of it, and I'm pretty sure you're smart enough to be able to figure it out, and then you can enjoy the practice on your own time and work with it at a pace or limit that feels to work for you. So basically the way to start the practice is you just want to check in. You're going to just kind of stand relaxed, drop in for a sec, feel the carpet or floor under your feet, kind of become aware of all the space around us. Excuse me. And once you kind of feel settled in, you're just going to start to rock forward and then rock backward. So the first relationship that we check in with in the practice is the front-back relationship. And kind of what happens is, as you rock forward, in your awareness, you should almost feel like your awareness gets drawn to the front. And then as you rock backwards, at some point there's a shift, and all of a sudden the awareness really feels that you're now in the back of your body, space, whatever. And so you kind of can play with this shift as you rock forward and backwards, and each time you rock forward and backwards, you can kind of start to distill the movement down so it becomes smaller and smaller, and eventually it'll almost be either a micro movement or maybe seem like you're not moving at all. But the idea or exploration here is to see if at some point you reach a place of being neither front nor back. Or you could think about it in another way, as the front becomes the back becomes the front. But at some point in your awareness, there's this line where you're neither front nor back. So once you feel that you found that place, you can lock that into your awareness, and then you do the same thing. You can shift left and right. So you'll shift left, and your awareness will get drawn to the left, and then as you shift right, at some point the awareness shifts, and it's now shifting to the right, and you play with that and distill it down until you find a point that seems to be neither left nor right. Lock that into your awareness and combine it with that point that was neither front nor back, and kind of blend that together. And then you do the same thing. It's a little bit more of a body scan for the up and the down, but you'll scan up, you'll scan down, the awareness gets to be as if it's going up, and then at some point it feels as though we're down, but at some point you'll find a place that's neither up nor down. You can lock that in to your awareness and combine it with the other points you found in the front, back, left, right. And then the last one is the inside and outside. So you can imagine the outside of your skin and then start to drift your awareness inside, whatever that is for you, and then bring it back outside. And at some point there will be a place that's neither out nor in. Lock that into your awareness, and you can kind of blend all these places together to where you could say that you found technically your center in a way. All these points that are neither of any of these things, or where they all become basically just one. So that's kind of it. A way